Hello, today I would like to do a review of a Keith Laumer short story. Keith Laumer wrote a lot of James Reedy, Terran Diplomat short stories in his career, and his career spanned about 15 years, I guess, or so, writing the Reedy short stories and the Reedy novels. This one is called Cultural Exchange, and I have it in several different books. This is a Ace edition, Reedy at Large, a large collection of Reedy short stories. This was published in 1978, and here we have the table of contents, quite a few really good Reedy short stories by Laumer in this one. And of course we're going to be looking at cultural exchange today. And this is what it looks like in the Ace version here. And I also have this, a band book. I've kept the Ace in great shape over all these years. This band is from 2002, and I have read it a lot. And it's a little worn out. And the band book has some pretty good editorials, essentially, reading about Keith Laumer right in the front of the book. Sort of the introduction, and David Drake goes through Keith's experience and background. And it is an excellent read, and you learn a lot about Laumer and where his ideas came from. Now, they place cultural exchange about a third of the way through the book. And really a great book here. A lot of great Reedy stories in this one as well. And they break it down by his career path as he progresses through the Corps Diplomatique Terrestrienne, if I am pronouncing that correctly. At any rate, it's all great fun, and Cultural Exchange is a James Reedy, is a mid-level Terran diplomat. As usual, Reedy was working with his frequent boss, Magnan. If Magnan has a first name, I can't remember it. I think at one point in one story it might be mentioned. Magnan must leave the office for a few days, leaving Reedy in charge, which is how Reedy becomes aware of shady appearing use of Terran diplomatic equipment, agencies, and funds. In this short story, Laumer creates all these acronyms for all the different agencies and what they do, and they're hilarious. They're very straightforward and very easy to see what he's making fun of with these acronyms, and you won't have any trouble seeing what he's talking about. The next part of the book, Magnan takes, the short story, Magnan takes off, and people start showing up in the office from 4 different planets and planetary governments. And they want help from Reedy with all these various, basically, travel arrangements. But one planet needs help getting in their crops. So the story kind of proceeds from there, and it is literally a police procedural. Reedy has to figure out how all these people are interacting, and some of them don't even realize they're interacting with other planetary governments, and what is going on. And he does this with a lot of surprises. There is definite humor and a lot of satire. He takes a very satiric view of all this stuff. And he discusses a little bit of political policy, trade policy, and certain people have a lot of ambition. And he has all of that in this short story, and I highly recommend it. So I will be posting this here today, and I will include a written review and a link to the story. Project Gutenberg has the story. You can read it for free, and their copy of it is really good. So I hope everybody's doing well, and that's what I have for now.